All right, back to our big story this hour. Daniel Adegboyega was in court for a hearing today.
JSU confirmed Friday that Adegboyega had been suspended from its basketball team after the Nigerian native was arrested and charged with first-degree rape by forcible compulsion. WVTM 13's Zoe Blair is joining us live from Jacksonville.
We were the only station with a camera rolling during the bond hearing, Zoe.
Guy Carla, that's right. Today we heard from 3 witnesses: the man who's investigating the case, the ICE agent who is handling Adegboyega's expired visa, and his host father, who tells us that Adegboyega was in the U.S. long before his F1 student visa was granted in 2022. First, we heard from investigator Andrew Swain with the Jacksonville Police Department. He broke down the timeline of events for July 28th, the night of the alleged rape. According to statements from the victim, she went over to Adegboyega's apartment around 11:30 that evening to watch a movie. 20 minutes into the movie, she says he started making sexual advances towards her, despite her telling him to stop. Investigators say when he didn't stop, she texted her roommate telling her what was going on. After the roommate made multiple unanswered calls and texts to the victim, Adegboyega answered the phone and told her the victim was in the bathroom. After still not hearing from the victim, her roommate called Jacksonville police asking for a welfare check. Police arrived around 2 o'clock in the morning to find the victim visibly upset. They took statements from both Adegboyega and the victim and took several items into evidence, including her pants, which had blood stains on them. The victim told police Adegboyega forcibly raped her twice that evening, but he told police he did not use any force. He was taken into custody that evening and has been in the Calhoun County Jail ever since. After investigator Swain, we heard from ICE agent Ty Unruh, who broke down Adegboyega's immigration history and what will happen if he is granted bond, given the fact that he's also being held on an immigration detainer. He says Adegboyega is in the U.S. on an F1 student visa that expired in 2023. Unruh says if Adegboyega is granted bond, the immigration detainer will kick in and he'll eventually be sent to a detention facility in Louisiana, where he'll face an immigration judge before likely being sent back to Nigeria. If no bond is granted, the ICE proceedings won't start until he's released. Court adjourned around noon today, and Judge Mueller has about 48 hours from the time court adjourned to make a ruling on whether or not to grant bond. So far, no decision has been reached, but we'll be sure to keep you updated when he does. Now, coming up at 5 o'clock, we're going to hear from Adegboyega's host father, who says that the immigration information that was presented today is actually completely wrong. Live in Calhoun County, Zoe Blair, WVTM 13.